Hey guys, Veebat here with another V-Plays, and I'm going to go over the BVP 203 mission set as a request from Jim AK49 over here. I wanted to see what was actually going to be required before he started ponying up some of his hard-earned tokens in order to start this mission set. So I have unlocked it. It takes 5 tokens in order to start the timer, and it's going to give you 4 days from the initial push. Now from there you can extend, and it'll cost you 3 of those tokens in order for you to get another 96 hours added to it. I don't know what happens if you let this timer completely count down to 0, if you can just pick up where you left off, or if you got to start all over again. I'd be interested to see that, although I'm not interested in testing it. And what are the missions was the other question that was asked, and how difficult is it going to be to accomplish? Well, we'll go 1 through 30 because there are 30 parts to this, but bear in mind that in order for you to skip these, you're going to have to use these special mission certificates. So there's going to be a financial cost to this that you're actually going to have to pony up if you wanted to do this. Now, if you were to try and order this outright, we'll check at the end to see how much this costs, because I haven't clicked this button and I think it'll take me out of game. But let's go through the parts real quick and then we'll come back to that if you just wanted to buy it outright. So Part 1 is totally doable. Any of these ones that are going to be under any number of battles, it's just going to take time. So 500 capture points for step 1, 1500 HP of damage to aerial targets for part 2. Part 3, destroy 25 air defense aircraft. I don't know why I'm struggling with this, but I am. This might be a little bit challenging because you're looking at destroying 4 enemy heavy fighters in a single battle, so you're going to have to kind of focus down a particular airframe, and I'm willing to bet that when they say the word enemy heavy fighters, the word enemy is referring to red enemy team members, so air defense aircraft I do not think will count for this. Winged Legend, some people may have trouble with this. I usually will get lucky enough over the course of like 1 or 2 days to get one of these. Sometimes I'll get a bunch in one night, some I won't get any for a few, but it depends on how often you normally see a Winged Legend come across your field of view here. Usually I fare pretty well in my ground attackers if I'm using like my IL-20 to get that. Step 6, destroy 3 enemy bombers in any number of battles. You're probably going to need to get a heavy. You're going to need to probably fly one around tier 7, maybe tier 6, because then you're going to have the highest volume of bombers since there are no tier 9 and 10 bombers, so you'd want to be inside of that matchmaking envelope of 6 and 7 to maximize the amount of bombers that you'll see. You could go lower than that as well, but I think this would be your best option. For part 7, at least 1,000 capture points, any number of battles again, any number of battles get 250,000 HP against ground targets. Higher the tier, the better, because the ground sites actually have more HP. So if you have a B-32, if you have an RB-17, if you have a tier 9 or 10 ground attacker, this is a great option. Step 9 here, destroy 5 enemy aircraft in a single battle when attacking sectors. So you're going to have to kill an aircraft when you're flipping the zone. Bear that in mind. Earn the Lang medal. That's going to be 400 capture points in a multi-role, I believe. 20,000 personal points in any number of battles. It's cumulative, you'll get there. Same thing here, participate in capture of 5 sectors in any number of battles. Destroy 100 sections of ground targets, any number of victorious battles. Victorious, you just can't go in there willy-nilly. You're going to have to focus on getting a win out of that. But ground targets, if you guys are going to pair up to do these things as well, usually it's better if you're not in exact synchronicity going through these steps, because if you're both trying to do this, you're only going to be hindering the other one's progress trying to get these sections of ground targets. But usually if you're both running ground pounders or bombers, you're probably going to get a win out of that. So maybe that's not a terrible option based on this victorious battles piece. Earn Flying Paladin badge, earn the Afimov medal, which is going to be 400 capture points in a ground attacker, and I believe that's without dying. Same thing with the Lang. Win at least one battle. This is a gimme. Destroy at least 30 aerial targets in any number of victorious battles. Again, this is going to be cumulative. It's even if you have a 50% win rate, you're going to end up killing a few aircraft per battle. So not too bad. Earn Rocketeer achievement 1 times. I don't know why they pluralized this, but you just need to get Rocketeer once. So if you have any aircraft that have air-to-air rockets, this is a great option. I really like using the F-94D for this, just because those rockets are so powerful, but whatever you've had the best luck in. Destroy at least 30 armored sections of ground targets in a single battle. Ooh. Well, it's sections of ground targets. That's actual individual targets. So if you're going after AA sites, each one of those has 2 pillboxes. Those are considered hardened. If you're going after some of the heavier facilities, a lot of times they'll have like 5, 6 of those grouped up together. So if there's a mining plant, this wouldn't be too hard an endeavor to do. You could probably farm one and just kill parts of those ground targets, although that's not really going to help your team win, so just be aware of that. Kazuda medal, yep. Destroy at least 5 multi-role fighters in any number of battles. That's another one where you're going to have to focus down particular airframes. Usually there's a lot of multi-roles in a battle, so if you're flying in a fighter, usually you'll have pretty good luck at being able to knock this one out. Again, it's any number of battles, so it's not a single battle. Cause at least 30,000 damage to targets in any number of battles. Again, cumulative. Destroy at least 35 enemy aircraft when defending sectors in any number of battles. That's just going to take time. Earn Flying Guardian badge. I have a Spitfire 5, although I'm ashamed to say that I have it, and I just flew circles over one site and just stayed there. If you get one of those battles where it's got like an airfield in the middle and you just stay there and defend for an extended period of time, usually I get Guardian medal from that one. Or if I'm flying a multi-role and I just keep killing ground attackers that are coming into the same site over and over and over again, that's another option as well. McCampbell medal, believe that's the same as the Lang and the Efimov, just for a heavy fighter. Then you have earn at least 1,000 capture points in any number of battles. Again, that's easy. Win 5 battles, that's a gimme. Participate in capturing in at least 25 sectors in any number of battles, that's not too hard. Destroy at least 5 heavy fighters in a single battle. Again, I think we saw this earlier, so this is going to be another one that's going to be a little bit challenging. And then earn an ace achievement. I think this is the one that's going to get a lot of people stuck. I only get these once in a great while, and I consider myself, slightly better than average. I'm not like really good at this game, but I think I can hold my own, and the ace might be one that you kind of had to buy your way through, so just be aware of that. But a lot of these are over any number of battles, and those are going to be the easier ones, and sometimes it's hard to interpret exactly what they're looking for. Hopefully I was able to kind of give you a little bit of an idea, but places to get stuck are going to be the ones that require victorious battles. If you're having bad luck, that can be really painful. The ones that are going to require killing a particular airframe in a single battle, and then the medals. All of these medals sometimes can be very problematic, so yeah, it's a little bit difficult to understand. And if any of you guys actually have questions, like, you see my in-game name, go ahead and hit me up, and maybe I've already done it and I can give you some insight. I got no problem answering PMs, so go ahead and hit me up, or ask each other in the comments down at the bottom. Maybe somebody can give you some good insight. But if any of you are looking at starting this and we're kind of hesitant at blowing some tokens on it, know that you can continually extend it, and you're getting 96 hours at a go, so that's not too bad at all. So let's see how much it would cost if you were to just blitz through and get this. And I want to think that this would have ended up being about 250 maybe, because I've already done 2 of these. But for 247, Maybe we'll come back in a second when this loads. Oh no, it's not too bad. Featured. You're not in featured? I'd assume you'd be in featured. Alright, so bad news. When I go and click order here, it'll take me to the store. But what I'm discovering when I get to the store, no matter what I look through inside this menu, I am not seeing those special mission tickets aren't available. So I'm willing to bet that those will unlock later in the event. And they probably don't want everybody flying around with these right at the very beginning, or something got screwed up somewhere if that's not the case, because it's just not here. Like, I've checked every tab in here and it's just a no-go. Yeah, you can get gold and whatever, but yeah, even in the featured section, I think everything in here is revolving around like the P80 bundle and that KI94-1 bundle, but yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere in here. That's unfortunate. So I don't think it'll be an issue right now. I think once those are available, that'll be nice, but it won't be until you find. Oh, it was only 4 enemy fighters versus 5, but it won't be an issue until you start hitting your medals and achievements, and then the earning ace obviously is going to be one. I'm probably gonna opt to skip just because it's going to be quite a challenge to get that, since everybody's going to be going for it. So I talked about kill stealing the other day. I'm willing to bet a lot of people are going to be kill securing come the I need the ace time frame of the progression. So expect to see some people doing some weird stuff during this event, because they're probably trying to knock some of these out, and just grin and bear it and work through it, because you're probably going to end up doing the same thing. So might as well make the best of it. Flight up with people. It's probably your better option, and hopefully you guys have better luck, and I'll catch you guys out there on the hunt for the 203.